Mm.
Ready? Yeah, right. How are the rental plans? South of South Lake, and I'm between South Lake and Sacramento.
I'm finally leaving Wrightwood. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm continuing on the fire closure, so I am walking the big road out of Wrightwood to get to a road that is closed to cars. So the big road is very big, lots of cars. There's this great frontage road that I can be on for a while. My pack is really heavy for me. It's like 31 pounds. So I'm taking a break after only 1.3 miles because I'm about to lose my frontage road. I just finished the road walk from Wrightwood to Big Pines, where the road closure begins, and it was like a big road, but there weren't very many cars and the shoulder was plenty big, so it felt fine. And I'm feeling mostly, I think it was legal. Like, I think people said don't do it just because road walks are dangerous. I don't think there's any actual restrictions against it. And then I'm feeling good about now this road closure. This is where Highway 2 is closed to cars but open to pedestrians, so the reports go. And people say they've had official sources saying it's okay for us to walk this. So I think I still feel like 90% certain that I'm like in the clear. So now I just have 5 miles of pretty peaceful road walking until I get to Vincent Gap, where I should be able to get back on the PCT trail. I'll finish it tomorrow. I'm not getting that far tonight. I think I forgot to say, the closure's updated and more of the trail's open again. Originally 18 miles was closed, and then like a week ago they updated it, and all of a sudden 30 miles is closed, and today they updated it again, and now only 18 miles is closed, and I can get on at Vincent Gap starting tomorrow, which is great. I'm not going to get there till tomorrow anyway. There's already evidence of the burn. This is Inspiration Point. It's along Highway 2. And here's where the PCT would go northbound. But it is, of course, closed for renovations. Some fire damage to the vault toilets. I think they had one of those like plexiglass windows right here. That's what it turned into. I'm trying a new cold soaking concoction. This is curry rice, so it's white minute rice and then milk dehydrated powder, coconut, and then some curry cubes. It's actually okay. I think it needs more curry though. But some little bits of the curry powder didn't dissolve, so I think I need to change my strategy for the next time. What a perfect little cloud. Has great definition. I forgot to say earlier, my pack is so heavy because I think it's like a 90-mile stretch from here to Agua Dulce, which is super long for me and going to be 5 to 6 days. And that's if I do 16s, I think. And I packed good food instead of light food. These really nice crackers, and then I have cream cheese. Oh, I spilled all of my chia seeds in my food bag. Oh my gosh. Oh, a bar. Have I been watching the sunset? No, I have been getting all my food out. There's my last one. I'll show a little bit of my physical therapy routine again tonight. It took me 8 months to work up to these ones. I started at some really basic ones where I was just laying on the ground, what's the word? Activating my abdominal muscles, and that was it. That was all I could do at the very beginning. Also, the main reason that I'm doing so well on this hike is that I had a fantastic physical therapist for like 8 months, and she just worked with me and worked with me and worked with me. And she adapted all the exercises when they weren't working, and we just started at basically nothing and just slowly got to where I was able to hike the PCT. And it is really important to have a physical therapist if you can get one, because everything is so personal and it's hard to know what to do when you don't know how bodies work. And there's some exercises that are like good for a lot of people with herniated discs, but there's no exercise that is going to be good for every single person no matter what. So there's always going to be, you have to evaluate for yourself. For these exercises, I do my best on form, but it may not always be correct. So these ones are the dead bugs, and as I was watching this back, my arms don't go down as far as they should. But I really like this exercise. The core gets really strong. Oh, and I forgot to film these, but I do the pigeon pose and a lot of cat-cows. I usually do these for about 30 seconds, maybe 3 times. And then downward dog with some pedaling, that loosens up the calves. I used to not be able to do that very much. That's a lot. That's very flexible for me compared to the beginning. I don't think that's a real stretch. It just feels nice. Oh, this is one from my thru-hiking physical therapist. We all get really tight ankles. So this one, you move your knee over your big toe, and then you change the angle and move it over the next toe, and you do it over all 5 toes. This one should have weight, but when I'm on trail, I just do the body weight because I'm already getting a lot of strength from the trail. And same with this one, the deadlift should have weight. And when I'm in town, I'll add like an 8, 10, or 15 pound weight for these. This is another one I just like because I can almost touch my toes. I get some shoulder stuff. The shoulders get really tight from carrying the pack. And then I just do some random movements because that feels nice and loosens things up. This one gets the hip flexor, I think, and the calf. These ones are really good, but they're a little redundant with the muscles that I use while walking. So I don't need to do too many of them. These ones are also a favorite, but they are redundant. Ooh, yeah, I have used those muscles way too much already. That's it.